Hello, sports fans. We are live with our third match of the evening, Shaggy versus Shed. So, let's start with some of the stats on the boards. There's
We'll start with stat number 1. They're both called Sean.
Sean. It is Battle of the Seans. Which one's spelt correctly? We will find out.
Yeah, if you ask Shed, he'd 100% agree it was his way of spelling it.
Why in Shed's photo has he got a lot more hair than he actually has?
Also, I'm just assuming this microphone is on.
What have I got?
Well, it looks like you got a pubic fro on top of your head.
All I'm saying is, where's that tape measure I was promised?
Oh yeah.
No,
This
we're
is a
not
bloke who's
measuring
5'8"
live in a pub, Shed.
versus bloke who's 6 foot. And when you see them stood next to each other, there's not
Shaggy's
4 inches in it.
6 foot, I'm sure he is.
If he's 5'8", yeah, I am.
You are.
Mate, I can't help it.
I'm also questioning Shed's 5'8". I mean, that's a tall
Has
bloke.
been a contentious sort of talking point, but
Yes,
I think
right.
both
so now
players
we're
are
gonna swap over
going to
the
pull up
board
soon.
live.
Here they are in action. That
He's just warming up.
pretty interesting for some practice
I
starts.
believe he's warming up the double 18 there, or one can hope. Oh, and here we go, sports fans. The referee is called. No, don't do that yet.
Yeah, but do you know what you do with it?
Yeah, whichever which one we press it. Yeah. This guy. Sorry about that.
Well, it was Bolton's first week. Just had to double check you knew what he was doing.
Meanwhile, I've
with
got
the
my third and
technology.
fourth pint lined up. Oh, and we've got some confusion as Dickhead doesn't know how to throw.
This is pretty standard for Sean Golding's matches.
Hey! Hey, don't come in the commentary
Before we've even
box!
thrown a dart,
I can only
there's
apologise.
needle and it's kicking off.
Come on, Shed!
Oh, first start. Second
Sean Gardner's throw first.
Shed, fix the whole thing, 5-0.
I tell you what, it is
And
pretty
Shaggy's
standard
off.
for Sean Golding's matches to go like. Look, he's even come up to
That's a
the
15 from Shaggy.
strong language, but
So
he's even
he
come up
puts
to the
in
comms box to argue.
5.
This is pretty standard for shit.
Expensive laptop that he did not get insurance on.
Look, I'm being hassled by the fucking crowd here.
You don't have to mouse it every time. Once it's in, it's in.
Go on, Shed!
It's close. Yes, Shed.
Yes, Shed!
You're going in the bin. It's not even tracking this commentator here.
Right,
Do it for him, man.
we're just going to move to the fucking points. 55 for Shaggy, good darts.
You can imagine with pub darts in a commentary box, there is some pints of beer and some technology. Both have to go hand in hand.
Sorry. I just got a shiver down my spine.
Once again,
I'm sorry.
we find ourselves Sean Golding not being able to block out the noise of the crowd.
It is a hostile environment.
Really believe,
Shed has just told the fans to go fuck themselves.
but in as experienced as he is now, making his debut in 2018, 4 years ago, I think he'd be used to the crowd noise. We find ourselves in the same position week in, week out.
Shed finds him in territory that he's never been in, averaging 73. Oh, and we're back to reality.
29.
He's really got his back up about something tonight, has Shed.
I can't work out what it is because I'm certain he can't hear us up here in the commentary box.
Whatever it is, it's really got to him tonight.
You cheer for him? Cheer for Shed all you want.
I
guess for some reason you have to keep fucking playing Mortal Kombat. Telling everyone to fuck off. Yeah. I don't know why he's getting rivaled.
I think it's the commentator.
29.
I mean, I would say that 29 is steady for Shed, given his past.
Shed, get your head back on, mate. Head back on.
You need another 29.
Oh,
Head back on.
There you go.
Look his eyes out, Shed.
yeah. The ref is really stomping his authority on the game because you can't take shit like that. Shed's throwing unbelievably steady darts here.
That's a really good visit from Shed. Really good.
Good darts there, Shed. Good darts.
You can't hold a good cunt down. Oh, Shaggy!
You've got him rattled.
Shaggy could have
Bolton,
pulled
I just want to
Shanghai
bring
there.
up how you think Shed has performed this year in the run-up to the Premier League.
In the run-up to the Premier
Yeah.
League. Well, he would argue he's had a very good season. I would argue it was bang average.
An average season for Shed probably does consist of about 3 victories.
Well, the thing is, I saw Shed arguably in his prime. When he
That's a great visit, by the way, from Shaggy there. So, first 140 of the night.
You probably wouldn't want to put that flight on your dart.
Shaggy, great sportsmanship from Shaggy. That's something you wouldn't see.
As we
from
were saying,
Shed.
an average season for Shed is about 3 victories, and they mostly do come at the Band Club.
They do, and we know why. It's because you get a special clientele at the Band Club.
Yeah, silence.
43. Oddly, the band club, the only place where music's banned. 80.
Apart from now 70s.
Now 70s, on the TV, low volume.
Oh, Shaggy missing
Shaggy
double
just
tops
missing
and
out on an
narrows.
80 finish and a 24 darter.
It's a good opening leg from Shaggy. It's a shame that Shed is not able to keep up.
He is going to leave a finish here, though. Yes, and it's a good finish as well. 130, very capable.
Fun fact, this is my highest checkout in competition.
Not this competition.
No, not this competition, no. Oh, Shaggy has decided to...
It'd be very interesting if your highest checkout at the competition was 130 with 0 legs played.
I've seen it. I've seen it happen.
Speaking of seeing it happen, not tonight.
Shed's preempting Madhouse. Oh.
Really losing his way around the board is Shed.
Now.
He's found it again. That's
36.
where the 20 has always existed on a dartboard.
20, 14, double top one.
Excuse me. Let him do the scoring.
Oh, sorry.
Down in the commentary box.
I've been told to put my ball bag back down. Shaggy's gone for double 16. It hits the 7.
96 for Shed. He's going to struggle with the maths here.
I don't know if anyone else is
But
able to see this live on the
Let's see
TV, but
if
the
he
ref
can-
is
he needs to
flirting
hit
with
treble
me.
first. He is struggling with the maths from the off. Okay,
Well, that is...
that takes the 6 off,
16.
so 80 left.
Some would say bull double 15.
It's not gone.
He's opted to...
Cleaned it up well.
36 scored. Now, which way is he going to go here?
988 is the route.
Oh,
Instead, he's gone 311.
I mean, it's not a normal route.
Shouldn't struggle with the maths here, so this should play into his favour. If he goes either side of the 20, might now then struggle.
Ooh,
And this is
and
where he might
hits the
struggle
big one.
with what he has
So
left.
Now he's got 19 tops left.
Oh.
He hits the 19.
He knows where he's going.
Does he?
That's very weak.
Shaggy required 22.
40. Still 40.
Did he?
You need to click on the 21 and then correct it.
Scored 40.
Yeah. And Shaggy scored.
Required 20.
There you go.
You've got to bear with me, sports fans. I'm a bit new to this system. Shaggy did ask if I've got experience. I lied.
It's warts and all in this commentary box.
Oh, and
That's
to
very
give
unlucky.
Shed his due,
That
he was very close.
unfortunate. Can Shaggy capitalise?
Oh, that is on the rim.
Well, it was looking like it was going to be a strong opening leg, but it's proving the doubles are proving tricky.
Oh, Shed goes inside.
Loves double 5.
He does love a double 5.
10 scored. Shaggy required 10.
I don't know if Shed's just shut himself. Find out on the next episode. Oh!
Both players really struggling here.
Shaggy required
This is where I think we find at our level, it's if we're not able to hit the doubles we enjoy, you end up like Shed.
But it's also about leaving the doubles that give you a better chance.
I don't know if the mic picked up the noise that
That's
made.
where learning checkout routes is crucial.
Oh,
I can't exaggerate it enough how crucial it is to know your checkout routes.
Sam, just out of curiosity, how would
Hang
you
on,
take out 88?
it gets itself. 88, treble 20, double 14.
Incorrect.
The only route with 3 darts in hand you should go. With 2 darts in hand, treble 16 is an option. But again, still not, because if you miss,
As the late great
you can't
Kobe
leave
would
yourself 3
say.
darts at double on the next visit. It's percentage plays.
Oh, Shed's just
This
tickling
might
the
get
balls.
itself though.
He shakes off all those nerves.
Score.
Decent try.
Shaggy require 4.
Shaggy knows that it gets itself. Oh,
Both players now in the madhouse.
Come on, Shed. Come on, Shed.
Crowd really getting behind Shed in this leg. Take a step back. Composure! Shed takes a 1-0 lead.
Second leg, it's Shed to throw first.
This is the same position Shed found himself in last week.
Shed with an early.
He's
break
reduced the
of
length
throw.
of his stems, and he has found himself in with a 1-0 lead.
I know.
19.
Bringing everyone down to his left.
41 scored by Shaggy there.
There's an open leg of 46 darts, so I think that actually beats his best leg of last week.
What have you done? Oh no, it's fine.
Excuse me?
It looked like you dragged some things all around it.
I've not touched anything.
Oh, look, boy. Keep going, that's good, mate.
That
Real
won't.
positivity coming from the crowd. I don't know what they've taken this evening. Judging on the ethnicity.
Shaggy is all over the shot!
7.
Take advantage of that.
Shed might have his opponent rattled.
2 trebles in there as well. Come on. Good groupage.
Oh, Shed proving that he can get that double 5.
Follow the trebles. Right treble.
Hotel rooms.
Adu. I'm all right.
Josh Bolton forgetting he's in the commentary box.
No. This is my stage. Just in case any talent scouts are listening out there.
65.
A big 65 from Shaggy.
Standing this leg really is to get up quickly.
Get up quickly. Something that Shed knows a lot about.
A lot of people would have had this at 5-0 Shaggy, and those bet slips have just been torn up after leg 1.
Oh, sorry. Shed just celebrating a 33 there, because it is above his average. Shaggy finding the treble. Oh! But not being able to follow through like he does occasionally.
Just a 1 ton plus visit in this match thus far.
The concentration on Shed face reminds me of the time that he stole Madeleine McCann.
Please note that is the view of Josh Bolton and not Rumours or Rumours Wizards darts team.
Or that of the Spanish police.
And it was only an accusation with no proven evidence.
Steady 60 by Shaggy.
Last 3 visits from Shaggy have brought the standard up again. Gives him a good cushion in this leg.
Now can Shed hit his average? He's halfway there. He's halfway there. Oh, wow. He bangs in a big AC1.
Right, bang back in the leg.
45.
It's a decent recovery from the bloke who lost 10-0 only a few weeks ago.
Why did that not go in? It is a great recovery, and the thing is, he is capable of these kind of darts, but he's also capable of those kind of darts.
That describes Shed in 6 darts, an 81, and he follows it in with a 13.
An interesting question that came up in last commentary, Sam, was what is the darts equivalent of a safety car?
It just doesn't exist.
Right.
We'll figure it out.
We'll get back to you on that one.
I'm not sure how you can compare darts to Formula 1 in the
I
first
think
place.
What Shaggy was saying was that a lot of players in their last games, during the game, were practicing throwing their doubles. And Shaggy...
Like that. What have you done?
That's incorrect.
Hang on. Shed scored 28, and then Shaggy scored 50, not 59. No. Change that 59 to... No. Change that 15... Oh, God. Change that... What are you doing?
That's right.
No, you ain't... Oh, right.
Sorry.
That is right. It's right. The score is right. Why is Bolton in charge of the scores? Couldn't even score over there.
I know.
And we left him in charge of the actual scoreboard on the TV screen.
One thing I do better than winding up Shed is winding up Shed without having to put numbers in.
Anyway,
Yeah, sorry. So Shaggy was comparing players practicing their doubles mid-game to to drivers warming up their tyres in the middle of a race. So I said, well, they do that behind a safety car. So what is the darts equivalent of a safety car?
the darts equivalent of a safety car, when you're accidentally hitting doubles in the middle of a leg, is...
Require 40.
What's the point?
No stop.
Oh.
Shed you require 145.
Sorry, I've lost complete train of thought.
Do you want to sit here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swap in the commentary box here then.
Right, let's put the actual scorer on the scoreboard.
I don't know why we put the smart man in the jump seat, to be fair. The smart man should have been in control
Put the
the whole time.
Put the driver back in the driving seat now.
Maybe that is the darts equivalent of the safety car. It's having someone
commentary
who
box.
it's having someone who can do maths in the position where maths is required. Oh, game shots!
And the second leg. Shaggy gun.
I'm about to throw another one now.
Third leg is Shaggy to throw
Yeah,
first.
I mean,
That's 2 breaks of throw.
safety car less so. I'd say if you're comparing darts with Formula 1, you've got your scoring as your straight line speed and your checkouts as your cornering speed.
Interesting concept.
And knowing your checkout routes is knowing your racing line.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's, the drivers have to learn the tracks. I mean, if Shed were an F1 driver, it would never ever happen. But, if they did a version of Formula 1 that met the disabled enter,
If Shed was an F1 driver, the sort of bloke who score, it wouldn't be in the top 10 for points, might have the fastest lap. and you wonder how. When the results come up at the end of the race and you see who got the fastest lap, everyone sort of scratches their head and goes, "What?
how did that happen? Yeah, and that's what happens sometimes when Shed finds a treble. You just have to sit back and go, what?
Got on now.
Or does something like this?"
Oh! 80.
Prime example.
Stalled into the lead.
Commentator's curse.
Commentator's curse or commentator's blessing.
45.
All I can say is his mum is blessed. Here we go. He's in the zone. Look at this. Oh.
50. Oh, rude.
Fans have not piled in this week, where the fixtures were less appealing.
Oh, steady dance from Shaggy.
Excitement
Big
of the
60.
first
Big 60.
Derby night was a sellout. Tickets still available for future nights of the Rumours Premier League. There's plenty more tasty fixtures to come.
Oh, 85.
Naughty little man.
Shed throwing great darts.
You up.
I'm just going to take us back to fact corner.
Your eyes out, son.
Fact 3, the first boards were made out of elm. Back in the day, bar owners would use solid circular blocks of elm tree as the dartboard. The segments would be painted on for consistency. However, elm dartboards developed holes much faster than today's dartboards. Pub owners would need to lug across the sections of a tree off the wall and soak the wood overnight to close the holes. We don't soak them here. If you thought cleaning beer lines was a pain in the ass, imagine doing this every day for a local dart hall with 20 boards.
Get the crowd going. Let's go.
Oh my god. Rumours has just hit 27 minutes past 8,
history
and that
from
means
Josh
that the
Holt.
tunes come on. Pump it up.
Music's just ramped up a bit. That's thrown Shed a bit.
And-
Throwing a great leg, but as soon as the sound levels rise, concentration goes.
So what, as you said earlier, that Shed enjoys silence. He really cannot handle a club environment.
You know what I'm really looking forward to? The Rumours Wizards in London, Alexandra Palace, December 21st.
Be there.
There will be a couple of darts boards in the fan village, and I look forward to seeing other Wizards perform in a possible prize-winning scenario.
Speaking of which, we need to think about costumes. Oh, big darts from Shaggy, 100.
You will catch
Shaggy leaving
us
himself
live
finished.
on Sky Sports on the 21st evening session, dressed as Wizards.
If you like wizards and you also like male pornography. Eddie had a chance at 180 there.
Close was that?
The first two darts are
Levels
lovely.
have risen.
Shooting I'm feared up. That's the 18, leaving Shaggy 20 tops. There's the 20.
If you saw on our stats pack before the match, you would know Shed has never hit a 140 or a 180. Still hasn't.
Shed's just
Shed has had to remove himself from the oche to ask a fellow member of his management team what the maths is for a 94 checkout. He does now know, but after this first start, he might not.
now if he hits this.
Double 18 for double top. Double 18 for double top.
Or treble 20. He's opted for treble 6. The referee also
Holmes are just having to help out the players here with their maths.
44 score. Yeah, he's gone and left himself.
Shaggy for a 2-1 lead.
Oh, Shaggy's gone low on the double tops. And there's the 10.
It's good darts. It's good darts.
Game on.
Fact 4. The maximum weight a dart can be is 50 grams. You are allowed 50 gram darts. 50. That's the legal highest weight you can have. Oh yeah. It's like holding shit in the palm of your hand.
Josh, as the stat man, can you just do a little research for me?
Yeah.
Find out what gram dart Ryan Searle throws.
Ryan who?
Searle famously throws the heaviest dart on tour. It'd just be interesting to know how close he is to that 50 gram limit. Just hearing in his earpiece now.
I'm going to give you 3 guesses here, Sam.
Oh, okay. I'll go with I'll say a 36.
Incorrect. Join in at home if you can, guys.
38.
Incorrect.
Let's go extreme heavy and 42.
Incorrect. It's actually 32 grams. Yes. And they are 32 gram
long way off
Loxley
that
dart signatures.
This is the content why you should subscribe to the Rumours Wizards channel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just for this. He will run out though.
Oh!
A lot more of this.
We've had a change of referee and the difference is immediate. One stood up, one struggling to sit down.
I mean, a 32 gram dart is still a long way off a 50 gram limit.
It is. I would be interested to see a 50 gram dart. I would argue it's still probably smaller than Daddy's.
Well, as we know, tungsten is a dense metal.
72.
Is that 3 triples?
Yeah, it's 3 triples, Shed, but it's still 72 you can.
Shed's still riled up from earlier.
Whoa!
Darts from Shaggy there, scoring 85.
Tell you what, another good leg from both players here.
Now, interestingly, today, Shed is not wearing his Wizards top out of solidarity. Neither's the referee.
He hasn't worn his Wizards top all through this Premier League.
Fucking tune this is.
Keep crouched to the off.
What a moment! What a moment!
Maybe the players aren't quite aware of darts from Shaggy. Solid 60. Oh, look what's just come up on my screen. I do miss the moustache.
How has he knocked every flight off? How'd you go and knock all 3 flights off?
Shaggy, we know by now it's Shed. Anything is possible.
Over roboting there. 45 will leave a finish.
Let's go.
Minimum required.
I might have to call in sick to work tomorrow. I was on a meeting at work today, yesterday, and someone asked a question, and I went, "That's a negative, over." Too much time spent gaming, I believe.
2 trebles in there. 2 trebles in that.
They both kind of paused and then just started carrying on talking as though nothing had happened.
For context, where do you work, Josh?
Cadbury's.
Oh! Good man.
And that's the Cadbury's of
That's a great
humans.
leave, by the way. 132, one of my personal favourite checkouts.
Now, there's a rumour that I want to dispel, and that's that Shed was made in the test tube. That's a 12.
It's just, this is the thing where you don't know the checkout routes. You should be going ball first start though, and he's gone 12. I'm not sure what is going on.
Oh!
37.
Knocks it down anyway.
38. But yellow.
Tune.
58 remaining.
84.
Jump 19.
Can you require 95?
Okay.
I mean, in other
76.
news, in the Man United game, they appear to have lost the football. They found it.
Not they've lost the match, lost the physical football itself.
Shed holding the back of his head in his tiny little hands.
Shed's average is massively higher than last week.
Even I've got that.
I got 19.31, which is 23.
Yeah, I know.
Players throwing, and he's Shed from behind is questioning the referee's scoring. Shocking. Oh,
Doesn't matter though,
it doesn't matter to him! Someone stop him!
Game shot and the
storms into a
shit,
3-1 lead and a break of throw.
The referee's back.
Furious with him. Giving him a warning.
Shit, look at you scoring now, the next one should be.
And Shaggy's back off with a 37. Average is looking healthy in this game, Sam.
Come on, Shep, you want
So, for our female or male fans out there, or those who don't identify as anything, here's a run-up of the wizards that are single. Daniel. Thank you. Oh shit! And Sam!
Josh Bolton there, just completely forgetting everything.
Yeah, but the pints aren't going down as easy as they once did. Oh my word.
Oh.
Shaggy for the win!
There'll be a pause in play here as the Rumours Wizards song has
Shed
just
ushering towards the commentary box as if we can do something about him
really going to get the crowd up. It's got the darts up.
The adrenaline has hit Shaggy.
On top of the board.
More and more. Shed loves playing darts.
Let's go! He practices more.
He practices more and more. Now, I can't lie live on air. Wizards on fire!
Shaggy is terrified!
Wizards on fire! The Belster fence is terrified! Wizards on fire! Belster fence is terrified! Wizards on fire!
Na 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 na. It really is a carnival atmosphere in here right now.
Told you this song would get the crowd up. That's very unfortunate, actually.
That would have been a straight 6-2.
Steady darts from Shed there. Now, here's a game for fans at home. What is the circumference of Shed's thigh? I reckon 12 inches, if that. Oh, Shaggy in with a big 100. Big scores. Going into the fifth leg, hard as a rock. Oh, Shed's in, first dart. He's back out, second dart. 64, now that's still a lot better than he normally does. Free from desire. Shaggy has found his rhythm and left himself a lovely finish. Oh my god, I think someone in the crowd is having a stroke. I don't know if we can get Shed throwing.
Ball 25 ball! Ball 25 ball!
It's got to be ball.
Ball 25 ball!
If he doesn't
Ball
here, we've
25
got
ball
a
is the right one.
Oh!
It's not going to happen though. Anyway, 93 left. Okay, he's just done,
Yeah, you know.
just done his own thing.
Is that 55?
50 exactly.
There you go, top shot. You got the 50.
Was that correct?
I just went about the ball a bit different way.
That's fair enough, mate.
He said 50, 25 ball.
And Shed following up with a 24.
24. Now you require 75.
Now, which way is Shaggy going to go here? 75 remaining. He goes for a 19 first start, leaving him 56. Now, he's gone for double 16. It's interesting. Oh, he's gone for 8.
24.
Leaving 48. That's not bad, 48. He's got 160 lead.
Shaggy will come back for 48 to secure a point.
We loved it so much, we put it on again.
38. Oh, nice lead.
Shed has left himself the big fish just
It's a great lead.
to intimidate Shaggy.
Shaggy might not let him have a go at it though. It's for a
Once again, if
26.
you could see what I could see. Double 8.
16, get him on off here.
Oh! I've got a point. It's just sitting looking at me like Chris Brown.
Shed has requested a toilet break after this leg.
No,
Should we keep him on jockey for a very long time?
you're not allowed a toilet break mid-game.
Does leave a finish.
I definitely lost the flight. Have you got my flight?
Shed just falling off the pace here now.
And you require 16.
So red darts, first dart. That's all I need.
It's fucking 20 to 9.
Sorry, I need light.
How long has this game been going on for?
Told you I only need one dart.
35 minutes. Gets itself.
It gets itself.
Is this the right one?
Oh!
14.
I really would enjoy seeing Shaggy hit this.
Teenage Shagman.
It's not gonna happen.
Oh. Leaves himself. Right, Shaggy is in the madhouse.
Probably without this.
Oh yeah. Ooh, he goes low.
Shed, if you see Shed disappear off camera, it's because he's looking at what he needs to check out certain scores.
It's interesting.
Won't know what he needs now.
Oh shit.
66 left.
How much left?
66.
Treble 10.
Should be a treble 10. That's not his way. I don't know why he wanted 16, but
Leaves him bald, doesn't it?
oh god, fucked it up.
Come on, Fred, you got this.
Who I am.
Double drops.
And she doesn't give a damn about. I've got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden,
Right, 45
baby.
left.
They don't
Sorry, I just realised that Coco is using this as a karaoke booth. He has had.
Hang on, is this not karaoke?
Oh dear.
Oh yeah! The bag. No, she doesn't know what she's missing. Shaggy does though, and that's double 1. Oh!
The commentator strikes again! It's 4-1. And there will be a break in play.
Can we just get
Look at tonight's fans. Just taking a look at tonight's fans. As I said, it wasn't a sellout tonight. As you can see, the empty seats at the back there.
this evening's fans? Can you give us a wave?
Mexican wave.
Oh, and ABBA has just come on.
Last week the crowd was bumper, wasn't it?
I wasn't here last week, mate.
It was,
Yeah, well that's maybe where the crowd's gone
it
down.
was a sellout.
It was a sellout.
And if you ask Alex Blanchard, it was for him.
Was it?
It's not here this week. And look,
Funny thing is,
we have some empty seats.
he's here next week.
He is here next week.
So the plan next week,
To be fair though, the best game last week was Shaggy versus Blanche.
it was a big game.
It was a good
It was a
game.
big game.
There was 180s in it. Both men averaged well above 50. It was.
Did they?
Yes.
Fair play. That's a big average.
It's good to know you've done your research and sit in the commentary
By the
box
way, I
and
was
what
going
happened
to
last
find that
week.
you've gone to the wide cam, which you've gone to the wide cam to the interviews, which actually turns off Bolton's microphone,
Oh,
which is brilliant.
we'll go back over.
It's for the good. It's
We'll
for the
go back
good
in.
stream.
We're now here in Bolton.
Okay, and as requested, fact number 5.
No one requested it.
There are heaps of ways to play. So, unlike other sports, there are many games that you can play on a dartboard. The most well-known game is, of course, 501. However, you can have Around the Clock, Chase the Dragon, Hoggen, Shanghai, Killer, Cricket, Grand National, High Striker, Mulligan, and Cunt Off.
I won.
I do like cricket. I do like the cricket. The actual sport, but I also like the darts cricket.
I want Josh Bolton, without looking it up, to describe the game Chase the Dragon.
Chase the Dragon.
Game on.
Now, I imagine it has origins based in Wales, where one person would throw, and the second person, third and fourth, they have to match what they've thrown. Right, okay, we'll go with that then.
Back to the darts.
I think Harry Guire is actively trying to get red carded.
Harry Guire? Who's Harry Guire?
Harry Maguire.
Oh, speaking of Harry Guire, it's a get away
back
from
in the
darts.
dartboard with treble one.
What do you think to the England squad announcement?
Oh, Shed is not happy with the Oki there. He just called.
I was thinking the same thing. I was actually thinking the same thing.
What do you think to the England squad announcement?
It was interesting. It was interesting. I mean, there were some people in there that I expected to be in there, and there were more players that I expected to be in there.
77.
77 there from Shaggy, big darts. The surprise for me was probably Conor Gallagher, because his girlfriend is stunning.
Saying he was picked on the basis of how attractive his girlfriend
Well,
is.
Sam, if you saw his girlfriend, you would pick him. She's an Irish model with legs that go all the way to Brownstown.
He's actually a half decent footballer, but I agree it was a surprise to see him in the squad.
Can you fuck off and play? Sorry guys, he just came into the commentary box there.
41 minutes into a Sean Golding match. Strap yourselves in, folks.
Two of the fans have just realised that they're possibly related or something. Not by blood, but by IQ.
Oh dear.
Fact of the day.
Forgot how tiring it was commentating on a Shed Golding darts match.
I mean, I think it's probably as painful for the fans as it is for us.
Bloke knows how to play a quick game of darts. As the saying goes, quick game's a good game.
Undeniably.
Both the first two matches of tonight were quick, or as quick as they could be.
As Shed throws another single one, I'm going to come in with fact number 6. The numbers are not random. I mean, that is a surprise to this commentator. The numbers. Do you know this?
No? I said go on then.
So the number sequence is strategically placed to encourage accuracy and punish inaccuracy. Well, I completely disagree with that in Shed's case. Basically, if you go for glory and hit it, you'll be rewarded. But if you only just miss by a millimetre, the board will hand out punishment. Big darts from
A
Sheddy.
visit at is Shed's first 140 of his career. I was listening to your number stats, and I am now looking at the board and somewhat agree with you.
The one I don't agree with is 19.
Why not? Why not? Why don't you agree that 19 is strategically placed?
I think you could swap 7 and 4 over and it'll be fair. You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah, but then you have to look at the other side and you've got 7 next to 13.
Yeah, but currently you've got 7 next to 16 and 19. I think that's a straight swap. I think we need to contact the PDC.
The PDC don't invent the dartboard.
Yeah, they did.
No, their body invented some tournaments. That's it.
No, they didn't. Sam, I told you earlier, the PDC invented the Elm dartboard.
The PDC didn't exist when the Elm dartboard was out.
They did, up in Leeds.
The PDC existed from about the 80s?
Can we get a fact check on that? Yes, we can.
I'm going to say the PDC existed from 92.
Holy shit! 1992.
Thank you very much.
Come on, Shag. Interestingly, 2 months before I was born. Now,
And you still shit at darts?
for those eagle-eyed fans at home, you can work out my age. That's the 4. Shed's through 4 and doesn't know what to do now. Oh! That's. Is that a 6 or a 10?
You need a 4 again.
That's a 4.
That's unlucky there.
Now,
Notice hang on. No, just wanted to point out. Notice how Shed does a version of Rob Cross where when he needs a double, he aims, then remembers I need to compose, and then aim again. There he goes.
Shuffle. Look at the dart. Look at his hand.
Oh, and then pin it.
Oh! Yo!
I feel like he scored.
Shed not happy with the commentary, making observations, which is pretty much our job.
Oh! He didn't get a chance to come back to the board.
That's game shot and the match, and I'm going to leave Josh Bolton to conduct the interviews.
I can't do the interviews.
Why is he always in there when I'm...
Woo!
He does that with everyone, mate.
Well played there, Shaggy. Shaggy, are you interviewing yourself or would you like me to interview you?
I'm not going to interview myself.
And done it earlier than that.
No, not just that.
Have you worked out what your questions are going to be? We have to interview Shed first because he's a losing player. Shed! Chris, get off the hockey.
I love it.
So, are we on? Okay, we're good. So, Shed, tell us why you were so shit.
There's a different layer of interview with it.
Well, I played quite well today, and
You did in your defence, yeah.
I won't lie, the commentary box is not my best friend.
No, I don't think it's anyone's best friend. It's a box.
I mean, they're at me all game. Okay.
But what was a highlight for you in that game?
I hit 140.
First of your career, I heard. That was from Sam.
I think that's the second, actually.
Oh, second, very nice.
So I interview myself here.
Yeah, you should.
Because you are absolutely...
Go on then. Give a speech. Yeah, give a speech. Well, I mean, to all the young children out there who aspire to be Shed.
No, here's the one. I'll interview myself. Shaggy played really well, bought the darts, did what he does week in, week out. I felt like I played really well today compared to last week. I've got a lot better average, like doubled it. All I'm saying is, Bolton better be prepared because I'm supporting Danny. I think he's a bit of a dick, Bolton, in general. I mean, I'm now. Don't come over and try and steal the mic. I'm like, literally.
Gets on his monologue.
I'm interviewing myself. All right.
Another interview.
No, all right. No, I'll do it. Shaggy, come over.
Okay,
Come on. Shaggy, man, you played really well. Do you think you performed better than last week?
No, I found it a bit tougher tonight to get into the rhythm of the game. I mean,
Can we warm up?
we did. I did some good scores. We had good back and forth, but it was last week. Blanche was on a different level. You need to stand up on that because you're supposed to be 5'8", so you've got to be at least close to my height. But Blanche put me on a rotten under the pump last week, so I had to respond. And I'm not taking away from yourself tonight, but I found it hard to get into a rhythm tonight. And then the toilet break there really knocked me. I don't know if maybe not caught it on the commentary, but the music in the arena tonight was absolute garbage, and I struggled to get fired up for the game. So I asked him to change the jukebox, and that was all well and good. And I got a 1-4 on the leg straight from there. I was 1-0 down, I won 4 on a bounce after the music changed, and I got fired up. And then the toilet break in the middle, and then for some reason in that middle of the toilet break, the music went back to being absolute garbage. This man can sit down. And so it was hard fought. I mean, Shed, me and you, we're top boys. We're top boys, doubles partners in the league, and I I don't take no pleasure in beating you so comfortably, but you know, we're good friends and we'll move on. We'll move on.
Well, I was going to ask you about the music because as soon as the music came on, I feel like the game just took another tempo.
I mean, you might be able to look back. I think it was after the second game, so it was like it was 1-1 at the point when the music changed, and I think the tempo of the game stepped up with the music. I asked them to put on some bit more upbeat music, and we got some dance music going, and it was top notch. So, but yeah, I have to say, it's been a good game of darts.
Thank you.
Yeah, top notch.
Now for the main event, and Danny for the win. Everyone's on it. Let's go!
Shaggy, just before you do, if you're on the dated league table,